Hello there, YouTube. Welcome back to my channel. If you don't know me, my name is Nythical, and we are watching episode 1, season 1 of Dune Prophecy. It is a prequel show to the movies, and I'm very excited because I love the movies. I watched them from my reaction channel earlier this year. You can find this on my channel now. I am hearing like mixed things about the show, though. I mean, it just came out today. I'm only like an hour late to when it actually premiered, but even before it premiered, people were telling me that they weren't sure how they were going to like this or not yet. So we will see. I personally have a lot of faith in HBO because a lot of HBO projects I do like. So I'm just going to go into this with no expectations and let's find out together. Sit back, relax, grab a snack, and let's get started.
What holds more truth? History or prophecy? History says it was an Atreides who led them to victory. History branded my family as cowards, and so we were banished to a desolate world. But the history the Atreides wrote was spun out of lies. She trained sisters to work as truth-sayers, assigned to the great houses to help them sift truth from lies.
This is a lot already.
But those who held power were inherently driven by violence and greed. She amassed a vast genetic archive and cultivate rulers we could control. And I would stop at nothing to carry it out.
Okay, before we hop into this, I had to like really focus. Wow, this episode is an hour long. It's an hour and 10 minutes. Already a lot to unpack with the first few minutes. Also, looks like HBO was pulling out the budget for this show. It looks expensive. Oh wow, they're making the water make those patterns with their voices. These shots are insane.
The first empress to rule the Imperium. It is the only thing that ensures our protection.
HBO said women on the throne this year.
Urged us to use every tool.
Humility is the foundation of our virtues.
Humility is the foundation of our virtue.
The mind of man is holy.
The mind of man is holy.
I see you wasted no time stepping in.
Girl.
So I can return the sisterhood to its values.
Oh.
We are the hand that points toward a righteous path.
This is us playing God. And we will be judged for it. But this great work of hers must be destroyed.
I beg if you don't do this.
Face me. Ooh, we're getting the voice.
A new skill I've been honing. One I
Wait.
hope to share with you. If you bend.
Bent knees.
Never bend to you.
Then take out your blade.
What?
Drive it into your throat.
What? I'm shocked.
I knew then. The name Valia Harkonnen would forever be damned to the wrong side of history. But my truth lay in prophecy.
What do we do?
So she's the one that started that? Like, she's the one that came up with that for the Bene Gesserit? Okay. 30 years. Oh, 30 years later. Okay. Oh, this is gonna be like House of the Dragon. 116 years after the end of the Great Machine Wars. 10,148 years before the birth of Paul Atreides. Okay. I knew it was like 10,000 years before Paul because I remember that in the trailer. So she's been ruling the last 30 years, right?
Exactly. Nothing I like more than a man with great wealth and idle hands.
We lie to ourselves. Lying is among the most sophisticated tasks a brain can perform.
What a thing to be like teaching about. Like, I mean, she wasn't really wrong about the whole lying thing, but.
So it went well. This time next week she'll be ours.
Wow! Whoa. That looked cool. They had those cool shield things 10,000 years ago? Her pants were cool. Side note. Wait, hold on. My Duke aims for Arrakis. From here, he can sway the great houses. Okay, sorry. Sometimes I feel like they don't have it on long enough, and I'm still a reader.
If you think it's so simple to deceive, sister, tell us, why are you here?
My
You
story.
put her to the test.
When I was a child, I slit his throat in his sleep. And did the same to my parents. The looks on your faces.
She's a little crazy.
This arrangement isn't what I wanted.
Why not? I hear Pruitt Richese is quite charming.
The boy is 9.
Every year before he comes of
Wait, they
age,
both
he's
look really
mine to do
familiar.
What I will. You're not the only one who knows how to negotiate.
There's a lot going on in this first episode. And we're like halfway through still. We got still half left.
The attack on Arrakis. It wasn't Fremen. They were insurgents from your own allied worlds, and they were trained in our ways. Once a harvester ejected his payload of spice.
His story is true, Your Majesty. Or at least he believes it to be.
This is kind of cool because
I wasn't informed.
It must be an isolated incident.
you don't really get to see this kind of like POV from them in the
You've
movies.
been long on Arrakis. I imagine you're eager for some leave.
Ew! Oh, it looks like an eye.
I'm telling you, they chose that boy, knowing his age would give them years to make Nez one of their own.
Still fighting this wedding, Natalia. Yes, well, you and I, we remember things differently.
What's that mean?
Acolyte bonds are forged in fire. They last a lifetime. Emmeline is a bad influence. What matters most is what's underneath those hard layers.
There's a lot of tension.
I'm the one that Raquena asked for as she lay dying.
Oh,
I shall see the
yikes.
burning truth. And this is the marriage that makes it possible. This wedding will proceed.
That's not gonna be good. I mean, I would assume. I feel like they should trust the other, like, she shouldn't just have say all. Like, I feel like they'd probably work better if they worked together, if it's like a sisterhood. Oh, the costuming.
Lord Pruitt Richese,
Just a kid.
may the Richese seed find purchase in royal wombs.
No way! What a line.
See if Princess Inez truly is the one we should put all our hopes in.
So what do you do?
You don't actually have to speak. Father says this is just a formality.
The untapped value of whale seed. It's medicinal benefits.
Would you excuse me a moment, please?
Whale seed? What's this guy going on about? Oh, it's a machine. Is she from The Witcher? Is that what I know her from?
That technology is forbidden!
Don't let this ruin our celebration.
Let us, for now, overlook this transgression.
You know your wife is not gonna be happy about that. How did he even get his hands on that?
Call something like that again and I'll stab you myself, you little shit. Now get rid of that thing.
She's here on business. What the? She kind of did a lot, I feel like. I don't really know what the limit would be on something like that, but I feel like that was kind of a lot.
And why?
I have a question. Is there a book for this, like, portion of the timeline? I know that there are, like, I have not read the Dune books yet. I have them on my list. Don't worry. For those of you that are going to come in my comments being like, please read the books. I'm going to read the books. But I want to know if there's one for, like, this timeline, or if this is, like, new information that we're getting.
The gods freed me from this vice of a wedding. Consider me a true believer.
Yeah. Did he take that as like a sign to do something? I don't know. I don't trust that guy. These like spaceship cars are so sick. Okay, and also they look really cool.
Are we good?
What does that look about? This is intense. I can see the sparkles a little bit because of, like, from the spice. Dang! They're giving it to us all in this show. Good for you, girl. I'm so happy for you. You better enjoy it, because you ain't gonna be getting none of that up in here. He's having a nightmare. Whoa, these sets are really cool. Oh, that's the guy that lived. What? Right? That's who that was? She told you to get rid of that.
There you are.
I don't trust this guy. He's gonna kill him or something, isn't he?
And that is why it is so troubling that we are being controlled again.
What?
That is why I've been gifted a great bow.
How would you mean?
And yours, it won't be in vain.
He's gonna kill him! What? What? Wait. What? Wait. Is this because the boy's burning? What the? Is she gonna think that she did that?
I see him. I see him.
What? Okay. I just saw that an exclusive producer was James Cameron, which honestly now it makes a lot of sense. 10-minute long credits. Oh wait, there's like next week. I don't watch those though, because I feel like they give away too many spoilers. That was interesting. I had to say, like, it was a little bit, it's so funny. I like, one of my comments was gonna be that it felt a little bit like a slow burn at first, but now that I see that it's James Cameron, it kind of makes sense. I love James Cameron's work, by the way. Don't come for me. I feel like the ending was crazy. What was that guy's power that he had? That he burned that kid with his mind? He technically died. He came back. I have so many questions. I feel like I'm very curious to see what happens next week. I don't even know. I have to say that if anything, this show is beautifully shot. Like, I love when you can tell that you can feel that the person that shot it like had a vision. That's like my favorite thing. I love like when you can tell it's just like a little piece of of art that they're creating for us to watch. That's like, the show is, I can already tell, beautifully shot, like just from the first episode. So I'm very excited to see episode 2. Personally, let me know what you guys saw. I went on Threads for like a split second, and I saw some people were like, it didn't seem like too much hype, just yet, but I think it has a lot of potential. And with it being like 10,000 years before Paul Atreides, and they also kind of stated in the beginning of the episode that what we think we know from the Dune movies, that it's not necessarily how the Bene Gesserit see it or like know it to be. If I'm making sense, I don't know. Or I don't even know if that's what she was saying, but that's how I took it. I saw somebody saying that it was going against one of the things I saw, somebody said that it was going against lore that we know, but I think that's kind of the point. So I guess we'll see what happens in the next episode. I am personally excited. I think it's really cool and really beautifully shot. And I don't even know. If you want to go watch my full unedited version of this video, you can go on over to my Patreon. It's down in the description below. And if you haven't already gone and checked out my reactions to Dune 1 and Dune Part 2, go on over to my channel now, and I'll see you next week. Bye.